Hey everyone, it's Jamie again. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for watching. So it's going to be a really quick video for this one. I'm going to be just talking about a piercing aftercare and also kind of on an ear stretching aftercare. So the reason I'm saying it's so quick is because I don't do that much, I feel like, for taking care of piercings. I feel like you just need to do one thing every day and then that's pretty much it. I really don't do much. So this video is not going to be too long. What I do, let's see. Oh, here it is. So what I do is I just use a sterile saline mist. The ingredients are water, sodium chloride, sodium bicarbonate, and that's it. So it's pretty much like kind of like a salt water, but it's a solution. It's a saline solution, and those are safe for piercings. So it looks like this. I just get it from my CVS health store. You can get CVS brand, or I forget what the other brand is. It's a red label. I'm not sure what that brand is. But I just use this once a day on new piercings. So it comes out, you just hold this down, and it's kind of just like a spray. So I spray like a Q-tip or something like that. And for example, if I was healing, say, like one of these piercings over here, I would just put a Q-tip around the front and put a Q-tip around the back just with the mist. And that's really all I do. If there's any like crusties or anything like that, I try to wipe it away, but I don't overdo it because I know if you do that, it can actually be bad for the piercing. So you want to try to not dry it out and just keep it as healthy as you can. If for some reason it seems like it hurts like a lot, like my pain tolerance is pretty high, I feel like. A lot of things don't hurt me that bad, but if for some reason a piercing feels like this isn't how I feel like it's supposed to feel while it's healing, if it's hurting maybe too much or anything like that, I'll just do a sea salt soak instead of just spraying this and cleaning around it. So what I'll do for a sea salt soak is I'll take 1 cup of warm water, kind of in between warm and hot. You don't want it to be too hot though. Yeah, so I do 1/4 of a teaspoon in the warm water, and then I mix it around, and wherever the piercing is, it's kind of hard to do it on, like, say a belly button piercing or like a facial piercing or like anything like that, but I know for my ears it's really easy to do a sea salt soak because you can just tip your ear over, hold the cup, and just soak the ear. I normally would do that for about 10 minutes if the piercing is really bothering me. But I actually haven't had a lot of times where I had to do that. Most of the time it heals pretty simply, pretty easy. That's about it. I clean it like that every day for about a month, and then after that I clean it maybe once every 2 days, something like that. So I keep on top of my piercings because I want them to stay clean. A lot of people say piercings can smell or piercings this, piercings that. It's only because you're not cleaning them regularly. That's why they get that way. Gunky, smelly, whatever you want to say, that's why they get that way, because you're not cleaning them all the time. So for ear piercings, I feel like it's a lot more easy for them to heal. For nose piercings, like I have, I just literally take a Q-tip and some of this, and I just clean it around, clean it on the inside, and that's all I do. I recently just pierced this side, and I've had 0 problems with it. It healed super quickly, super easily. It's not fully healed, but I don't do the sea salt soaks every day anymore. I only really do it if I feel like it's dirty or anything like that. I don't really try to overdo it. That's really what my point is. I don't want to dry it out or anything like that, so I'll just clean it once a day, and if it gets long enough where I feel like it's majority of it's healed and it just has the long distance healing after that, then I just clean it like every 2 days or something like that. So I just use a nasal mist or a sea salt soak, either one. So for stretched ears, it's a little bit different. So what I do is I still use this. After every single time I've stretched my ears, I would take out the tunnel. I would wait a week. I would stretch, wait a week. During that week, I would take sea salt mist and I would just spray a Q-tip. I would clean around the outside of the tunnel and around the back of the tunnel. So I would do that for about a week because I want my ears to stick with the stretch. I don't want to, when I try to take it out to clean it in that first week, I don't want them to shrink back down because that can happen super quick in the beginning when you have a fresh stretch. So once about a week goes by, I start taking out the tunnel, and then I'll spray this on a Q-tip. When they were smaller, I would just do the Q-tip on both sides, but now that they're bigger, it was about a 2 I could do this, a 2 gauge, and then my 0 now, I take a Q-tip and I put the Q-tip in the hole, clean it around, clean it in the back, clean the whole entire lobe. And then before I put my tunnel back in, I use this. So the label did come off, but if you check out my stretching journey that I uploaded about a month, 2 months now ago actually, it has the label on this. It's a piercing aftercare, kind of like, it looks like a stick of chapstick or something like that, but it's not chapstick. It has a bunch of different oils in it. I really, really love this. It came with my ear stretching kit that I bought. So every single time I would clean my ears after I would do the Q-tip in the hole and the back and everything, I would take this, I would put it on my finger, I would put it on my thumb, I would rub it together, and then I would massage the earlobe for about 5 minutes. I did that on both ears. And then after that, I just wiped off the excess on the outside and on the outside of the back, but I left it inside the hole, kind of, if that makes sense. And then I would put the tunnel back in. So the oil is still kind of on my skin. I'm trying to just let it soak it in as much as I can. So that's what I do for stretching. It's pretty simple, I feel like, for both healing my piercings and healing my stretched ears. It's been pretty simple. I haven't had any problems other than the blowout, which I have a different video on, and I talked about how I cared for that. So yeah, that's pretty much it for how I take care of fresh piercings, how I take care of them, how I clean them, stuff like that, and also with my stretched ears. That's basically all I do. It's nothing too hard. I just try to be consistent and take care of them the best that I can without drying them out and overdoing it. So if I didn't answer any specific questions, or if you feel like this video was a little bit all over the place, then just comment down below any questions you have. I will be sure to get back to you. Thank you for all watching. I really appreciate it, and I hope everybody has a great day. Bye!